Is the Magic Man, tennis preacher, prophet, and psychic coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, we still on this Grand Slam thing. I got one more video after this one to do, but I want to wrap this Grand Slam whole thing up here. So I was thinking, here's another question right here. Will any of the new generational players or any player in the, let's say, the next 10 to 15 years, is there any player that you think will win the Grand Slam or that could possibly win all four of the Grand Slam in 1 year? Now, I know somebody be like, wait a minute, Magic Man, slow down. Yeah, we appreciate you trying to ask all these questions, but this is crazy because you just did a video saying why couldn't Federer win the Grand Slam. You just did a video saying why is it so difficult today for players to win the Grand Slam, or why is it just difficult, period, in any era to win the Grand Slam. Now, how in the hell do you expect these new generational players, or maybe one of them, no matter how many majors they win, how do you expect how can you even entertain the possibility that a Kyrgios or a Zverev could one day win the Grand Slam? Okay, people, wait. Let me just say this here. I mean, I wouldn't bet any money. I mean, for sure. And I don't think they probably won't win the Grand Slam. But let me give y'all a scenario to show you that this question is not laughable. Because the Grand Slam, people, even though that's the ultimate achievement, now, you would need other things, though. Like, you can't just win the Grand Slam 1 year and have all four and then say I'm greater than Federer. But that one achievement, that is the ultimate achievement, though. Okay, you will need other things to be able to say you greater than Federer, of course, and you need to be able to equal him and all his achievements, which would be very difficult, almost impossible. But let's get back to the Grand Slam question. Okay, could one of those new generational players in the future, I mean, we don't know what they're going to be like in the future. I mean, we don't know what Kyrgios is going to be like 5 years from now. So let me just show y'all, it's not a laughable question. I know some of y'all going to laugh, but it's not a ridiculous question. And I'm going to create a realistic scenario for you. Okay, people. Let's say 5 years from now. Think about 5 years from now. We're talking about what? 2023. Federer has already won 24. He's retired. He's gone. So the whole landscape has changed now. Nadal, he got about 19 majors, and he's pretty well. His level. Nadal don't look the same anymore. He's older. You know, he's going on 35, and it looking like Nadal should probably retire, and he's already sort of talking about retirement. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's realistic. So Nadal ain't really a threat. He ain't even a threat to Kyrgios can beat him. Now, Kyrgios actually has already beaten Nadal head-to-head now, okay? So now, Kyrgios, 5 years from now, Kyrgios is the top dog. And by the way, all those big three, Andy Murray and Wawrinka, they ain't really doing anything. And the Djokovic, he's still being injured, and he's never been the same. He ain't the super Djokovic anymore. Kyrgios is a top dog. So let's say 2024. All right. So we talking about 6 years from now. Kyrgios wins the Australian Open. Kyrgios is on fire. Kyrgios then wins the French Open. Okay. Kyrgios wins the Wimbledon. He's beaten, now y'all can you can say Zverev is the top dog. It could be that way. But I'm just taking Kyrgios, okay? And Kyrgios now, and he wins the U.S. Open, okay? He just won all four, okay? Now, listen. It's possible a Kyrgios could win all four in 1 year and then the next year, not go back playing like stupid like he is now, but maybe the next year he maybe only win one major. So it's possible that one guy could get on fire. He don't have like a Nadal and all these super greats around. He got a lot of people around him that maybe only has one major, like a Cilic or a Del Potro. If even Cilic, how do we know? Even Cilic and Del Potro could be retired in 6 years. So there may not be anybody with any majors. Yo, listen. Let's just say this. Let's say 6 years from now, Federer's retired, Nadal's retired. Let's just say even the Djokovic 6 years. We don't know. And let's say everybody with majors is pretty well gone. They either retired or their level is pretty well. They just might as well retire because their level is gone. So the only players that are playing are players that have no majors. So it's likely that whoever can catch fire could win all 4 in 1 year. It's not likely, but it's possible. So I'm just giving y'all to show y'all, yeah, now it's laughable. Of course, no New Jersey, they can't even win one major now. How the hell they gonna win 4? If you looking at, but I'm talking about, look at it from 6 to 7 to 8 years from now. So it's possible somebody could put it together and win it because, listen, people. 8 years from now, I can tell you right now, I see Nadal is going to be retired. Federer is going to be retired. So we already talking about almost 30-some majors already that's out of the way. And listen, people, 8 years from now, I think the Djokovic may be gone. He may be retired. I just can't play anymore. Okay, so it is possible that 8 years from now, the Kyrgios or Zverev, not just Kyrgios, or Chung, I forgot about Chung. And actually, you know what? If there was any, if you ask me right now, 8 years, say 6 to 8 years from now, who's more likely to win the Grand Slam? I don't think either of them gonna win it, but it would probably be Chung because, like I already told y'all in the other video, you got to have a intense focus and a consistent focus, and Chung definitely has that. He got the old school focus. Actually, Chung got that Rod Laver focus, that old-timey focus, tennis focus. So, but no, I don't believe they're going to do it, but I'm just saying it's possible. I mean, and like I said before, just because they don't have to be the greatest of all time to be able to win the Grand Slam. You just need to really focus. You just need to have the level for that year, and you got to have the focus to be able to do it. And you can't lose focus in between majors, doing majors. That's all it takes. If you can do that, you can win the Grand Slam. Okay, people? Tennis Preacher Prophet.